Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Dr. Mercy, your career coach. Allow me to speak to two categories of students. Yeah, the students who have scored A minus, and the students who have scored D plus, D minus, and E. Now, these students, I have not done any research. Of course, as a scholar, we operate on research. You want something that has been proven. But also you can operate from a place of observation. If there are students who can be confused, matters career choices are the A minus, D plus, D, E. Why are they confused? The A scholars are confused because they can fit in very many careers. So they have a choice, and the choice could be 3, 4, 5. Okay? And then the D plus, D and E, they can also be very confused. Why are they confused? Because they do not have a lot of choices. So having so many choices or having limited choices can bring about confusion. So what is my proposal to you this morning? Even as we wait for COOPS to open their portal and give you the cluster weights and the cluster points, all those things that normally happen on the COOPS portal, it is good as a student to know exactly what it is that you want to do. Reflect. Go back to your passion. Go back to your interest. Go back to that which you really admire and you want to do. Remember, career, we are with it 24/7. So you're not just taking a career because you have passed. And allow me to address the A scholars. You have got everything straight A. That does not necessarily mean that you shouldn't take medicine. You shouldn't take nursing. You shouldn't take engineering. You shouldn't take actuarial science. Those careers that require very high cluster weights, that doesn't mean so. So being an A scholar is one. Desiring to do medicine is another. Or being passionate about medicine is another. And I want to challenge parents, because sometimes we bring confusion to the students who score A and A minus. We feel a student a student who has scored A minus doing theater is wastage. It is not wastage. We are going after the passion. What is the learner passionate about? So even as we wait for the portal to open, I really want to encourage students. Whether you scored an A or an A minus, or you scored a D plus and below, it really doesn't matter. There is something that each one of you is passionate about and you can do. And that is why I would rather make up your mind now before the portal favors you or disfavors you, because you could have scored that A, but you realize you don't have the cluster weight, or and you're not meeting the cutoff points of whichever university you'd have loved to do. What am I saying? Let's know exactly what we want to do in life, whether it's A scholar or it is D plus and below. Most of the times, by observation, the average students, they fit in easily. They fit in easier. Do I say easier? They fit in better than the A scholars and the D plus and below. Yeah, why? Because their fate could be cut. So when it comes now to aligning themselves to whatever career, they go for their plan A, their plan B, and plan C. But for the A scholars who have a lot of pressure most of the times from their parents and teachers. I had a student the other day telling me that, Mercy, I don't want to do medicine, but I'm a high scholar. My teacher called me doctor a long time ago. I feel like I'm going to disappoint her. I challenge us. Let's not bring confusion to the students. Let's allow them to be and to become whatever it is that they have desired to become in their lives. Toulouse, thank you very much. This is Dr. Mercy Goki, your career coach. Bye-bye.